Oh my god, who else remembers this sneaky little boy? This is probably where my love for cars come from. This guy, Brum. Brum was like, I remember being like so terrified of this little guy every time he got into tricky situations, and being so terrified that like he was going to get caught and people would question why a car didn't have a driver in it when it was driving around town. And yes, I spoke really fast because like Brum, like he was like, okay, so fun fact, Brum is actually apparently named after a town called Birmingham, which is in the UK, and I apologize if I pronounced it wrong because yes, I'm very good at pronouncing words that I should know how to pronounce. But yeah, he was named after a town in the UK. And none of the actors spoke, including Brum, but his eyes moved, his wind wipers moved, and like he had like facial expressions, which is really cool. So he ran from the 90s, from 91 to about 2002, which is this guy. And then in 2016, they remodeled Brum to this guy. This is not the same Brum, and I'm guessing voice actors are needed for this guy, because he's not the same. But he is available on Stan if you're in Australia and you have access to Stan. Brum still exists. He is. But yeah, so a little fact, because all of it was silent, that meant it was easier for them to translate this into other countries, because also once you sell licensing rights to air in other countries, it's translatable. So like, because no one spoke, all the little kids in the 90s and 2000s could understand Brum. I just, like, if you don't remember this, you're clearly too young. But like, I'm old. Also, I want this car. Like, it is based off an actual car. Let me see if I can find what car. Because Brum lives in a car museum, like, that's his home, a car museum. He is a late 1920s Austin 7 chummy convertible. And it was designed and built by Rex Garrett. But it is actually now housed in a car museum in the UK, in Gloucestershire. But yeah, that is insane. I love how Shirleyana of the past is bringing back all these things. Like, thank you for coming up on my For You page, because you are legends. Because like, childhood memories unlocked because of you guys. But like, my love for cars started because of Brum. And like, I remember being, like I said, I was that little kid that was so worried that he was going to get caught, and so excited when he managed to nestle back between the cars in the warehouse. And I was like, oh, I was always excited. I would just be like, Brum's on, everybody quiet. And they're just like, look at this baby, he's so cute.